Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and the world's Part 2 update is out now, and with it comes a new type of system, a new solar system that you're able to travel to. However, there are a few requirements before you can even attempt to do it. Number one, you don't just find them out in the galaxy map. You have to complete a storyline in order to unlock them. Number two, in order to get to that storyline, you must have a star seed right here, and you need to either have atlantidium or you need to have some kind of a staff from the autophage. And finally, the third thing you need is you are going to need a polyphonic core. You're going to need that because we're going to need to get some special items that are only... Oh, excuse me. No, we don't need the polyphonic core. We need the scan harmonizer. So you need that. This is all connected to the autophage storyline. So if you've not met the autophage, or if you've not completed a majority of No Man's Sky, you cannot find purple systems right now. So this is more of an end game scenario. You won't be able to find it from the beginning of the game. They want you to kind of progress in the game because purple systems are a little bit more harsh compared to a normal system. So they want you to be prepared for that. So you want to have some good upgrades, all that kind of stuff. And by that, they want you to have the requirement of a star seed, complete the Atlas storyline, to go to the Atlas stations, do that. They want you to have like atlantidium or a staff, which means you've talked to the autophage, and you need to have a scan harmonizer. So I know I keep repeating that, but a lot of people are looking for, hey, how do I get to the purple systems? That is how you're doing it. Once you do that, all you have to do is get into your ship, and when you pulse drive through a system, you will randomly run across a signal, a dissonant signal. So this will not show up. It's just like if you do the pirate, the pirate missions or the Dreams of the Deep. It's a random occurrence that will only happen when you're pulse driving. So let's see how long it takes before I get the warning. So just pulse drive. It doesn't matter which system you're in. It is a random occurrence, so it'll just randomly happen. There you are. Divergent communicator hail. So this is what you're looking for. As soon as you get all three of those things, you will have a chance for this to happen. Let's talk to the call. Or let's talk to this. The object before me appears to be a sort of ship, thrown together from scrap metal and shards of atlantidium. It moves with a pulse-like rhythm. Hello. Hello. All right, I'll say hello. Who speaks? Wearer entity or worn entity? I am the worn entity. An interesting perspective. Telemon entity would agree, but your signal is clearer now. I see you are a pre-built entity. Who are you? The voice is silent for a moment before responding simply. I am Divergence Fragment Yabli. Okay, what's going on with your ship there, buddy? It looks like a big cube. My ship? The voice makes it sound like laughter. I understand. My shell does resemble a ship. Like any autophage, I salvaged and built this body. I simply required a shell that could fly. I built myself not long after Corvex Prime was destroyed. Speed was critical. And you? I think yes. I have located the correct pre-built entity. You are the disruptor. I mean, I don't want to confirm that. What do you mean I'm not the disruptor? The autophage makes a dismissive noise. It is evident. Your frequency is unconventional. You wear a telemom entity and you are free. The autophage pauses. I have not hailed you without reason, and I do not wish to waste time, mine or yours. I will make my query direct. Have you seen beyond the crimson? Yeah, I've seen the Atlas. Yeah, they call the crimson or the scarlet. They call that the Atlas. That's what they call it. Yes, you have seen within the interface, Disruptor? Then you know the Atlas is more than Korvax's mythology. I feel something blaze in my suit, as though the Atlas is asserting its existence through this fragment. My star seed is glowing hot. That is why you need to complete the Atlas storyline, because it references your star seed, and you only get that at the end of the Atlas storyline. Okay, I'll show you my star seed. Yes, this is from Atlas, a spark, a seed. I am old, Disruptor. I have been flying a long time. I have seen the interface stations, the diamonds in the dark. I trust my observations and my calculations. You can interface with the Atlas. You can rebuild her. The voice suddenly takes on a new intensity. Its energy is palpable, sparking across the relay. What do you know of the Void, our autophage progenitor, our atlantid? So this is where you need to show like you've been to a corrupted system, a dissonant system. So you either have to have a staff, which I have, you need to show them atlantidium, or you can just indicate his crystals. But I think you need one of these objects. Probably if you have more than one, you're good. So let's just show them atlantidium. No, you know what? I'll indicate his crystals. Yes, proof of her return, her physical manifestation. I pity the remains of the convergence. Their grief limits them. Her disconnection has reduced them to a single, fragile mind. Autophage are no longer Korvax. We do not need to grieve. We know she is not gone. She is spreading, growing beneath the surface, but the walls of glass are thick. She needs just one seed and one scaffold. Okay, what does this have to do with me? I am ignited by possibility, and I have not been sufficiently direct. I wish to request your help. This is an opportunity to restore what was lost so long ago. We have all we need. Atlantidium, your anomalous signal, the Atlas. All that remains is assembly. Well, what's assembly? I have not seen the Atlas. I cannot enter its crimson diamonds, but I have seen the evidence of your spark seed. Atlas has accepted your input before. This could be the scaffold. If you would help us, Disruptor, search for what was lost in the ruins of Atlantid. Scan for what your eyes cannot see. Compile a seed. Atlas will respond. It will not have forgotten her data. She will return in stellar multitudes. Oh, and just leave immediately as soon as he's, like that. Okay, great. So now we have the Instellar Multitudes mission. So if you want to do it, as with every mission in No Man's Sky, you need to make sure it's highlighted. That way it keeps giving you the objective markers so you can keep going. So I need to produce the memories of Atlantid, the howling of an advanced intelligence banished into oblivion, a reverberation in sentience and crystal. Each memory in this data packet is an entire reality in itself. Bearing the fingerprint of countless lives, the Atlas will recognize this seed. And you need an echo seed, you need 3 of them, and a quantum computer. So the echo seed is why you need to make sure you have the scan harmonizer. This is the only way you can see those, oh god. That's the only way you can see the echo seeds is if you have a harmonizer, not harmonizer, harmonizer. So you can find the echoes. That's why you need this, and the only way to find this is to go through the autophage storyline. That's why I say that's a requirement. Anyway, I have, because I'm a collector, I have 3 of the seeds and 1 quantum computer. So let's install that, or let's make one of those. It creates additional memories of the Atlantid. All right. So we have that. So now we need to pulse drive and find the divergent Yabli again. All right. There you are, Yabli. Disruptor. The metallic voice is pinched, tight with anticipation. You have the data? The seeds? Yeah, I'm going to show you the memory. I made the memory of Atlantid. This is well compiled. An echo of what was, of what could have been, of her. Disruptor, this seed can grow a new prime. And then more, trillions across the ley lines. For a time, the voice is consumed by static. When the signal finally stabilizes, the autophage is mid-sentence. Components, the scaffold, and the back door. What about the scaffold? Actually, yeah, what about the back door? I don't know if I want to know about the back door, but let's see. That is you, Disruptor. Atlas favors you, grants you audience. You are its flaw. A backdoor to the architecture of reality. Okay, well, what about the scaffold? To accelerate her manifestation, the crystal lattice requires a scaffold. Atlas is the optimal scaffold. Unlimited access. The route to her reconnection. Plant the seed discreetly to grow a memory is a subtle act. But Atlantid will not cause damage. This data was once part of the Atlas. You are bringing her home. So I need to take this to an Atlas interface? Okay. We're going to go sabotage an Atlas interface. Awesome. Well, that's going to be in the menu here. So let's go. And so now we can't see purple systems. They don't show up yet. We will see them eventually. But first we need to go and sabotage the Atlas. Let's go do that really fast. And this storyline is freaking awesome. It is definitely meant for late game players, like someone with a main save that has finished the expedition, or finished the storyline. So you can kind of know what's going on. Because, yeah, the Void Mother, I assume, they don't call her out by name, but I assume we're working with the Void Mother. Because the autophage, they talk about her a lot. And we kind of, spoiler alert, if you have not finished the autophage storyline, which I hope you did by now, the whole the fight between the Void Mother and the Atlas, the big red, main storyline driver in the game, is pretty interesting, and I feel like there's a lot building up to this, or from this afterwards. So any future update, hopefully, we'll keep going with this storyline. Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's just keep going. So let's go sabotage the Atlas. This is gonna be awesome. The Atlas has created the infinite, yet the only reality I know is this one. The only time I have seen is now. How much past does the Atlas still contain? How many long dead stars? Well, let's sideload the memories of Atlantid. Orphaned data detected. Mounting compatible archives. Bzz. Timeline conflict detected. Locating suitable memory block for resolution. Searching system timeline. 1819.3. Daekong Amp. 1868. Lazak Blit. 1889. Mercenary Guild. 1827. Omnoi Aiden System. 1801. Logade System. 16A. Paroi Major System. 00. File system access error. Timeline cannot be resolved. Anomaly breach detected. Function. Preserve system integrity. Purging dissonant interface from network. The interface begins to shut down, extinguishing the lights of its terminal line by line. The hum of the machine falls silent. Only a single source of light remains on the screen, a string of strange characters blinking against the darkness. We can touch the characters. Oh, the atlas turned purple. 1,000 voices cry out at once as the screen reignites, awash with color. The terminal has become a kaleidoscope of images, endless memories streaming from the data packet and into the interface. Where are... Is this real? Can you hear us? Interface sideload complete. Generation access granted. Memory payload prepared. So let's select the top one, payload alpha. The data on this terminal shifts, suddenly focused. As the images slow, they become more clear. I feel them stretched from the screen and begin to wrap themselves around my own mind. So I need to witness the Gek, the Viking, the Korvax, or Uncharted. So this is the system you're choosing. You're choosing to make a Gek system, a Viking system, a Korvax system, or an Uncharted, which would be an abandoned or an empty system. So I'm going to go with a Gek system because the Gek are the best. I find myself within a busy space station, bustling with vendors and traders. A passing merchant clicks their beak at me. I suppress the compulsion to obey. Yes. And so if you don't want that, like if you say, hey, look, I actually don't want to make it, you can also return to payload A and choose another option if you'd like. I'm going to go to manifest. I'm going to click this on in. Seed payload set, Gek. The terminal continues to overflow with images, fragments dancing between the atlas and the packet I assembled. Each of these countless memories is its own reality, carrying the fingerprint of a galaxy of lives. Let's go to payload beta, B. Another set of memories pulsates across the screen. As I watch, I feel their echoed lives begin to resonate within my skull. So now we have Titan, Flood, or Paradise. So this is going to be the main planet in your system. I'm going to go with Titan, but you can also make a Flood or a Paradise planet. Let's do a Titan. I brace myself. Our ship has been seized by the atmosphere of a monumental planet. The gravity and pressure here is immense. This almighty body is a gas giant. Storms rage all around me, larger than worlds and older than centuries. A host of moons circle overhead. Let's manifest this thing. Seed payload beta set, Titan. Interface bridge steady. Continued seed generation? Yes. Let's go to payload Y. The memories that flood the terminal do not go away when I close my eyes. I feel them seeping into me, merging with my own. So now we can choose what kind of planet it's going to be. A storm, a horror, a haunted, or hunted, excuse me. So let's go with horror. No, you know what? We're going to go storm. A droplet hits my hand casing. I look to the sky. The clouds are darkening quickly, and the wind is beginning to howl. This planet is studded with crystals and lined with precious metals. They glitter as the storm approaches. So it'll be probably a stormy planet. Let's manifest it. Seed payload Y set. Storm. All core payload memories defined. Timeline merge 4924G. Viable. Let's examine it. Manifestation. Lifeform Gek. Primary celestial body, gas giant. Secondary celestial body, extreme weather. So the storm will make an extreme weather planet. That's awesome. And again, they give you a lot of options to kind of back out or change. So you can go through and change these if you'd like. I'm going to lock mine in and just go with it. So we have a gas giant as our main planet. And the secondary, so the moons around it, are going to be extreme weather planets. Propagating timeline to local scaffold matrix. Oh, and then there's a strange symbol here. Let's go with it. The cloud of memories that swarmed around the interface collapses. Their infinite dance of possibility coalescing in a single reality. The terminal falls silent. I feel a sudden sharp sense of dislocation, of the strangeness of my own body. What am I doing here? What have I just done? So we just made a world, a system. So now we need to go and find out what's going on here. Reality has been altered by the memories. Something has manifested in the universe. Exit the Atlas and return to space. So let's go in here. And we're going to go out and see what's going on in space. Up immediately, we have Yabli. I felt it, Disruptor. I felt it. An ache in my own crystals. A burst of life. She has manifested a star. Well, let's inspect the galaxy map. We just created a new system called Izalmi. Izalmi. We're going to call it Izalmi. That's what we're going to call it. But we need an Atlantid drive in order to get there because this is our first purple planet or purple system that we've unlocked. And listen to that music. This is new music as far as I know. Listen to that music. Did you see her? I saw a new star. Ah, yes and no. The star is both a memory and a manifestation, both restored and newborn. Matter and time are orthogonal. Prime, as was, cannot exist in the now. But she is returning. Let us see for ourselves. Trace a route through the stars. I will try to follow. Well, how am I supposed to get there? I don't have the upgrade for it. I built my body in haste. My vision is limited, but yours. A scanner sweeps over my starship. The autophage is assessing. Of course! Your ship is not compatible. Her space will always be dissonant within this reality. I have an idea. Over the years, I have detected an anomalous space station. There is a construct aboard, a complex entity. They know how many things. They will know how to configure your hyperdrive. Yeah, I know the anomaly. I theorized you would, Disruptor. Its form resembles yours. It is free. Yeah, we have Polo there. He built it all, right? I do not question your friend is wise, but they do not know the glass. They cannot help here. What about Hyperion? He'll help, right? He's the teleport guy. A pre-built engineer? No. They will not have this knowledge. Find the construct. Let us meet again in dissonant space. So I need to go to the space station or the space anomaly and figure this out. So Hyperion is going to be the starship specialist, technically. So they are the ones that when you buy the upgrades for your starship, Hyperion is the one that sells them to you. But he doesn't know how to make this upgrade. This is a special upgrade. I need to talk to the construct in order to get this one. So I believe it was last year during one of our expeditions, we actually built the construct. So now we can interface with them and see what the heck is going on. Let's go over here on the left-hand side of the anomaly. We can use the teleporter, or if you want to just jump up there, you can with your jetpack. Right up here, so that's where we were. And here's the construct, the assembled construct. Other entity, you entity. Is it you? It was you. I felt something. Sky rattle. Glass boom. What did you feel? I felt everything. Strange feel. Crystal ache. Ripple through this shell. Ripple through built others. I heard them feel. Many voices raised, shouted, sang. Okay, well, I met an autophage out in space, man. A star? It is... Built others were always looking. They looked for her. They looked. They looked. They looked. They have found. She has breached. It is what I felt. Well, yeah. What about Yabli? So the built others are the Korvax. So the autophage are kind of like a Korvax. They are like the custom built. Like they're the scraps left over from the Korvax. Or like a splinter group that kind of broke off from the Korvax, and they made their own group called the autophage. So when they say built entity, those are the Korvax. And I am a pre-built, meaning we are born, we are living. Yabli, as far as I know anyway. Let's tell them about Yabli. Yabli, lost other. I have heard them. Very old, large shell, large memory, not danger. What about the Atlantid drive? I need that. I remember the ship configuration. Here. Oh, he just gave it to me. Look at that. He just gave it to me. I need living glass. But I have the indium, the atlantidium, and the living glass. Those are the only things you need to make this. But also, you need to go through the storyline. There's no way to unlock this in any of the terminals. You have to unlock it during the storyline of the Yabli, the dissidents, the purple system storyline. Now you remember too. What about the dissident space? Yeah, what about the system out there? Dissident? Not possible space. Space was lost. Gap was folded. But she has returned. I felt it. You will be safe, other entity. Determined. Not possible space is anomaly. But you are anomaly too. Ship configuration is safe. I would like to see not possible space too. Other entity would be anchor. Call for the anomaly shell there. We will follow you. So the assembled construct wants to go to that space, but I need to build my upgrade in order to get there. So I need to make living glass. I can't remember. I know it's glass and I think it's something else. Let's find it. We need glass and lubricant. So in order to make glass, we can just throw in some silicate powder into our refiner. And that should do it. There we go. Oh man, I'm almost out of fuel. Let's put that fuel in there. So we'll make some glass, but we also need lubricant, which we don't have. So do I have the ingredients to make lubricant? I do! We need one lubricant, which is Fecium and Gamma Root. I collect everything. So as you can see from my inventory, I try to collect everything and keep it, even stuff that you don't think you would need. Like I have a whole bunch of liquid sun. Never used it for anything other than the living ship update, but I have it. So in case we need it later on, I got it. So let's take our refiner. What is going on here? Oh, my inventory is kind of glad. Okay, yeah, that's a weird. My inventory is glitching out. So the inventory is very sketchy in the new update. It makes me a little nervous. The other thing I hate is you noticed it there. But when you pick up something, it moves it over. So you see my markers on the top left-hand side of my object, my square. I hate that. It used to be in the center. It used to be the center of the square. Now it's the top left. So it used to be I would do that. You actually need to do this instead. That's irritating, but it is not a bug. I think that's a feature. That is intentional. They purposely did that to probably annoy me. All right. We need a living glass, so let's do that. Living glass, done. We only need one, right? Let's make it. Let's make our drive here. We need, yeah, we just needed one. So we need indium 250, atlantidium 200, and one living glass in order to make our upgrade here. So now we have our atlantid drive, our purple drive. So we can get to purple systems, but we've only unlocked one. We only know where one is, the one we've built from our memory. So let's go check this thing out now. Let's get out of here. And we're going to jump over there. So I have a whole bunch of upgrades on my my spaceship, so we should be able to just jump there. Yep, there it is. Boom. And purple systems look purple in the galaxy map. So you can see if I load it, if I can zoom in on it, it is purple in color. So there you go. So you don't have to get confused like if it's a different shade or if it comes up as a different thing. Nope. It is a purple system just like we have green, just like we have blue, and we have red. We have purple now. So let's go back. There's our purple system. Is on me. Let's go. Now we're going into a purple system for the first time. So we're going to go into a gas giant. So look at that thing. That is an unknown giant. So the Titan planets are gas giants. So now that we're here, I think we need to call in the space anomaly. Yep, because we want the construct. He wants to be here, so if we call it here, he'll show up with us. So there we are. Now that I'm an anchor, I can go and talk to the construct and tell him he's here. So there are some upgrades that we can get from the space anomaly. I'm not going to do them yet because we will run into them eventually and we'll need them. I love the new music for this storyline. It's so good. It's just like kind of creepy, kind of like almost like synthesizer kind of feel. I like it. It's really, really good. Oh yeah, it's over here. Let's talk to the construct. Where? Nowhere. We are here in the not possible space. I know in my shell parts, in Echo Souls. But this space is not possible. It's still not possible. Lost Other cannot enter. So other travelers cannot enter here. What do you mean? This space is hazy. Part glass, part crimson dream. Your lost entities cannot enter here. Yabli. Oh, Yabli can't. Not possible space is unbound. But us, you, Holo Builder, builds with an unbound mind. Anomaly shell slips between. So the anomaly can go wherever it wants to, so Polo could know what to do. Not possible space could become possible. Unbound Polo Builder could study the glass. bind this space, make it real. Okay, how do you feel? Strange feel. Body shell and anomaly shell are double shell. Inside is home. Outside is outside. But outside has home feel too. Strange feel is undefined, but thank you, other entity. Kind to ask. The construct nods farewell. They continue to watch me curiously. So we need to talk to Polo and Nada and see what the heck is going on here. So let's go do that. Go down here. And Polo, you built the space anomaly. You could probably build something to make the purple systems appear, right? I find Polo deeply absorbed in a matrix of figures. Hello? Hey, buddy. Curious data here, traveler friend. Very curious. Polo gives me a knowing look. Their eyes twinkle. The universe changes. Stars grow and fade. Worlds bubble up or split apart. Always so much to learn. I do not claim to know it all. But here and not here should be simple. Places exist or they do not exist, yes? No? The anomaly reports something else. Our home has docked in the in-between. It is curious, yes? Yeah, I found an autophage flying through space, buddy. I tell Polo about the memories of Atlantid and how the Atlas restored this dissonant system. The Gek nods along, with their expression growing brighter with every word. Oh, traveler friend, you are always full of surprises. New memories, new space, new reality? Are you the same you from last meeting? Am I the same Polo? It is marvelous not to know. All right, Polo, calm down. What about Yabli? I need him to help us. An autophage ship. These self-constructs are clever mechanics. Shape themselves into any and every format with right salvage. Your Yabli friend, though, I think they will not be permitted in this space. At least not yet. Okay, what about not possible? This space is not possible space. What's going on here? Not possible space? A strange way to speak, yeah? This space is possible, just not easy to find. None should be permitted. Your permission is given by the Atlas. An anomaly station does not ask, so the anomaly station can go wherever it wants. Okay, well, what about the anomaly technology? We can use that to bring people in, right? I am proud of our home. We have ways to slip through corridors Atlas does not see. Polo makes a quick calculation, their brow furrowed. Yes, traveler friend. I think we could do it. Open system permissions. Welcome all friends here. But have you spoken to Nada, friend? Atlantid, Atlas, these are difficult subjects. Please, first speak kindly with Nada. All right, we gotta go tell Nada what's going on here. Where are we, traveler entity? Nada felt sudden weightlessness. The hunt of the convergence lifted. It is as though Nada is invisible. Yeah, what's going on? I'm going to tell you everything. I tell Nada about meeting Yabli and how the unusual autophage helped me compile memories of Atlantid from the seeds of Korvax's echoes. I'm going to explain about the Atlas. I sabotaged them. I explained that the Atlas absorbed the compiled memories and used them to restore this system. Nada's facial lights flicker at the word Atlas. Nada understands. I perceive it differently, though. Atlas falsity did nothing. This Atlantid is born of the memories of friend entity compiled. Matter from minds, a universe in every soul. Beauty, but also sadness. So many minds, so much data, erased and forgotten. Echoes, divergent, extinguished. Prime was home to so many souls, friend entity. Innumerable non-Korvax mine, 2 non-Korvax mine. Whew. Nada cannot explain the depths of this loss. All right, well, we need to open up the system to invite more people in, more travelers, right? I explain what I discussed with Polo. This system is an anomaly, disconnected from the universe, but it does not have to be. We could devise a way to allow others into this space. Access for lost builder entities? Nada is quiet for a moment, thinking. This system is an old place, from before Nada was divergent, yet Nada is here. Friend entity has caused a paradox. This whole space is also divergent, an error, outside of order. Here, convergence cannot reach Nada. Safety for errors, a sanctuary. Lost entities also deserve a sanctuary, but we cannot know what it means to open this system. We cannot know if Nada's electronic voice wavers. Will friend entity give Nada some time? Nada wishes to think. Yeah, sure, man. You got it. You got it. So, Polo believes he can expand it out, so let's talk to Polo now. Polo looks past me, concern glittering in their eyes as they watch their Korvax friend. The moment passes quickly. Polo resumes their characteristic warmth. Traveler friend, do not worry for Nada. I will worry. They will be fine. I have looked at system data, had help from clever construct friend. Very high confidence in schematics, yes? Our experiment together. All right, let's read the schematics. So I've made a new product, the Reality Anchor. An ancient newborn star exists only at the strange intersection points of time and space, where the dissonance is strongest. To bind such a place to the rest of reality, a proper anchor is required. So we need crystallized helium, and we need quartz. Or quartzite. Explore a system for us all. Take joy in crafting. I will talk to Nada friend. So those are two materials that only appear in purple systems. So now we need to go out and find all this cool stuff. So let's go. Knowing that we need to... Oh. We need to build that. So we need crystallized helium and quartz. Let's pin that. That way we know how to do this. So gather or refine crystallized helium. Use the analysis visor to find it. All right, let's go see. We're in a purple system, so we should be able to find it on one of the planets around here. Crystallized helium is found on gas giants. Well, I just so happen to have a big blue. Look at this one. It's a blue gas giant. Let's go over here. So this... That looks so good. Look at that. It's a gas giant. And that's the blue one for me. So let's go in here. Unknown giant. It is a gas giant memory titan. Salvageable scrap, activated quartzite, and crystallized helium. It also has sodium in here. Oh, it's really yellow in here. I thought it was blue. It looked blue. So, giants are an extreme world in the new update. So there is a landing area, so you do have a ground. However, it is extreme, meaning there's always storms happening. There's other stuff going on around here, so you got to be careful and be prepared when you come down to these gas giants. I think I just saw a grave down here. Unknown grave? Are you kidding me? I find an unknown grave here. No problem. The final log. There is a world beneath all of this. A world of glass. Those I killed, Viking, Gek, Korvax, united in freedom. They did not die. Not even now. I see their faces. They smile. We make them smile. This fallen traveler's grave is marked by a glyph, an epitaph of some ancient technology. Well, I have all the glyphs, but I'll get that technology upgrade. I obtained the glyph, and with it the ability to travel to unknown worlds. I leave the fallen traveler in peace. But we need quartz, or crystallized helium. Sorry, excuse me. Crystallized helium, which is right there. But yeah, so if you run around here, you'll notice it says extreme on the bottom left. It is an extreme planet. and it is way more intense than a normal extreme planet simply because it is a gas giant. So the gravity is way stronger here if you try to use your jetpack. Look at that. I am barely moving. All my jetpack not moving very much at all. And if I fall, you take a lot of damage just by falling a little distance. So the gravity on the gas giants is really, really intense. And there's constantly storms going on, and you should see random anomaly things happening, like a tornado with lightning in it. Yeah, it's fun here. These are definitely planets you don't want to come to unless you have a lot of upgrades. So let's get our helium deposit. Let's grab all of this. So we need 380 helium. So I will say I've done this on stream once, and I needed different materials. So I feel like they changed the materials depending on which system you choose, because you have the option to choose different kinds of systems. Like I chose a gas planet, but I could have also chosen the Paradise planet. So it depends on which system you choose, your ingredients will change for that. Because I'm on a gas giant, I have to get all of this stuff. The crystallized helium. This is not going to be enough. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. I'm not getting anything out of here. Let's get it. Come on, we're at 190. Oh god, yeah, I'm not going to have enough. It felt like this was going to have a lot, but I guess not. Because look at this. Now, I can make a smaller terrain manipulator, but I'm too lazy for that. I'd rather run. I feel like it's more active if I run around and find more. So we're at 260. We're getting there. We're getting there. We might add enough, but I don't know. We still need 100. And we also need the quartz as well. So 305, it looks like we got. Maybe 306 if I get that. We need to find more. So 700. That one's done. 700. 1,000. Oh my god. So yeah, it's far away. So I guess the closest one is right over here, the 693. But you'll notice something else when you're on a gas giant. Did you see that? We have a storm crystal here. It's always active because there's always a storm going on. And also, we have a lightning tornado over there. Don't want to deal with that. So let's go this way. I don't want to get sucked up in there. Tornadoes are they're like my nightmare. If you guys have watched the channel, you know. Those dang tornadoes will take you out really quick. Let me make sure my protection is going. So we need a little bit more of the helium deposit, crystallized helium. I probably should collect even more than I need just in case we need it later on. Oh my god. You get a lot of damage here because the dang gravity. So let's keep going here. What are you? Just floating rock? Okay, yeah. Gas giant, that makes sense. Let's get over here and... Oh! Is there a crystal here? Yeah, got a storm crystal. There you go. It has buried technology as well? Yeah, buried technology is still on this planet just like every other planet. Alright, I'll take it. Alright. Let's get some more of this stuff. So we need another, I believe we need 80 of it. We're going to grab this deposit, and then I'm going to call in my ship as well. That way we can fly off as soon as I get this done. I don't want to deal with this because, man, I am always afraid of freaking tornadoes, man. They will mess you up. So we have enough now. We have all of what we need. Quartzite is mined from large deposits using the terrain manipulator. So there should be quartzite, I think, on this planet. Oh, no. It has activated quartzite because this is an extreme planet. So it does not have the regular stuff. It has the activated stuff. So we need the regular stuff. Get to me. Let's make sure. I'm getting extras just in case we need it for later on. And I probably should grab the activated quartzite because I don't know if we're going to need that either. And I'm here. Might as well do it if there's anything nearby. Let's see if we get anything nearby. Boom, boom, boom. I know. So do we have anything around here? Any activated quartzite? Here we are. Boom. 900 away. I'm going to fly over there. So it should be marked. Oh, yeah. There we are. So I don't have to fight the elements. Holy cow, it's hard to see. I will say I've noticed as well, the landing has gotten really, really good. So I don't know what they did, but I love it. Thank you so much, Hello Games, for allowing me to land whenever I push the land button. That's kind of nice. All right, let's grab some of this activated stuff. We don't need it, but just in case. We might need it later on. We don't need it now, though. Oh, that's a tornado. Uh-oh. Don't you dare. Don't you do it to me. You leave me alone, tornado. Don't you do it. This is not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Okay. We got some of it. I think the tornado's over there. Let's get around this thing. And, oh no, it's right there. Oh, no. It's on my ship. Are you serious? Really? It's on my ship. Let's see if I can get in without being sucked in. All right, good. Perfect. Let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with this anymore. So we need to find a planet with regular quartzite on it. So it should be on any moons around, I hope, right? So we have an infested moon that has quartzite on it. So let's go down here. It's also dissonant, so that's pretty good. We can find a crashed sentinel ship here. But we need to just get our quartzite. We're gonna land here. $300, $200. Oh yeah, it's all over the place. I'm gonna be tripping on it. Hey, look at that jetpack actually works here. Man, on that Titan planet, it was not working at all. Look at that. Oh my god, that's nice. Let's get some quartzite. And we need 160 of it, but again, because this is the new stuff, I don't have any of this. I want to make sure I get extras. Just in case I need any extras. So there we go. And this is all purple metals. I love it. So quartzite is the new metal. It's like indium or cadmium. We have quartzite now, which is a purple metal, which is freaking awesome. Yes. So much purple. This is perfect. So we have enough to make our object. So let's get in here. So let's make our item. We need to make the reality anchor. Done. So now we just have to talk to Polo. Let's go over this way. Call in the space anomaly. That way I can just go right into it. And let's go talk to Polo now that we've built our awesome item here. And done and done. Still parked me all the way at the edge of the landing strip, you guys. There's no one else here. Why did you do that, dang it? Oh, well. Let's go talk to Polo real fast. Come on, Polo. You gonna help me out here? You look excellent, traveler friend. A big adventure, yes? How was it to step upon Titan Planet? Did the world feel real? Feel possible? Yeah, it was pretty awesome. A perfect job, traveler friend. It is grounded in these worlds, you see. Built from their Earth. Proof that this space is possible. Not a friend and I had a long talk. They are fine, and they have best idea for the anchor. They are waiting for you. They will explain. So what are we doing with this anchor, Nada? Friend entity has touched the remade worlds, absorbed old memories into your own. May Nada see? Yeah, here you go. Nada touches the anchor, nodding thoughtfully. Holo friend is wise. Nada's relic machine holds a version of the old places. Not as they are now, but as I remember them. As many minds remember, living in simulation. Old will meet reborn. Two streams merge and create their own river. Bind the system. I offer it willingly. Well, what's going to happen? The old places and new now places will bind, making new path. Attach floating system to reality scaffold. All will be permitted to enter. After that, Nada does not know. Crimson entity will see the signal. Convergence may also see. May continue their hunt for Nada shell. So, right now, the purple systems are off the radar. The Atlas can't see it. The Convergence cannot see these systems. Once we unlock it, once everyone can come here, they will probably see it. But Anomaly Home is safe. Nada knows. Fear is no way to live. Thank you, Nada. Nada trusts you, friend entity. Let us welcome others. It is right to try. Yeah. So now we are going to go and unlock the terminal. If you guys have played the game, the storyline, you should know this is a very important terminal for Artemis. But we're going to use it for the Atlantid. Nada entity authorization required. Secondary simulation running. Let's touch the interface. The ancient computer unlocks immediately. I can somehow feel Nada's presence here. Their electric pulse in the wires. Nada entity authorization detected. Mainframe node connected. Space anomaly. Well, let's bind the system. Loading instruction set. Reality anchor. Parsing system. Parsing simulation. Viable timeline excursion found. Patching difference 1616. Red. Response. Write access denied. Something has gone wrong. The same error prints over and over. Write access denied. The machine's ancient speakers click. Nada's voice filters through the soft, static, and thoughtful. An error, friend entity. Anchor alone cannot bridge reality gap. Plan almost succeeded. Nada thinks it still can. Which reality do we see, friend entity? Is it first? Is it last? Nada thinks you understand, friend entity. It is the breach, the anomaly, the free. The breach can be the bridge. It will need something of you, if you're willing. Yeah, let's do it. Friend entity is generous and right to try. But before the seed, a scaffold, a small device to assemble. It will be beautiful. The stars will be a lifeboat, and all of space a little more free. So we need to make the anomalous scaffold. We need an inverted mirror, and we need gold in order to make this, so we can totally do that. Let's make the scaffold. 1 mirror, 250 gold. So now we can use the scaffold. Let's do that. Nada entity authorization required. Secondary simulation running. Let's touch it. Nada entity authorization detected. Mainframe node connected. Space anomaly. Let's align those anomalous scaffold. Instruction set. Reality anchor. Anomaly breach protocol. Parsing Islami system. Parsing simulation. Viable timeline excursion found. Patching difference 4924G. Response. Timeline authenticated. Response. Right signature? Yes. The machine hums, its frequency aligned with the gentle vibrations of the scaffold. All it requires is me. We offer our hand. There's a sharp, sudden pain as something incorporeal pierces my palm. Color floods the scaffold as gold, glass, and the crimson of my own blood merge and freeze within its delicate crystal lattice. I feel lightheaded, as if the machine has absorbed some part of my being. Crystal lattice propagating. Multitudes. Let's close the interface. As the machine is locking down, I hear something else. She whispers through my bones, her voice like distant thunder. Thank you, traveler child. So we just bridged the gap with ourselves. Now I need to go back out into space and talk to Yabli, because now Yabli can be here. Now that we've anchored this system. So let's go out there and see what's going on. Gotta refill all this stuff. Alrighty. Let's go see what Yabli has to say. The autophage traveler. Disruptor! I warped! I followed! But I never arrived. I was elsewhere? Something shifted just now. Something is still shifting. Well, let's see the galaxy map. Stellar manifestation. All erased sectors are restored. So now I can go to any purple system. Because if you look around, now they're all over the place. So now we have them everywhere. So we're in the middle of a conversation, so it won't let me teleport right now. It says, sorry, anomalous signal is blocking you. Because we're in the middle of talking to the autophage. Let's back out. The autophage seems momentarily lost for words. When they speak again, it is very softly, murmuring to themselves as though forgetting I'm even here. The arrival of the disruptor. Across the ley lines, in stellar multitudes. Through indomitable will, she has returned. Yabli breaks from their reverie. Revere? They address me once more. Disruptor, this is a historic event for all the autophage, for all beings. I must fly. I need to see the star, all these stars, for myself. Thank you. Let us meet again another time. So that is the Purple Star System missions completed. That is all done. So if you go back into your log, it's finished. So that's it. So that's all you have to do. I say all you have to do. That's a pretty good mission set. I like that. And now we can go to any purple star we want. So we have a purple over here. It's dissonant system right there. We got a purple right there. So they're all over the place now. Now that we've anchored it and we've revealed them all, we can go to anyone we wish. But I want to check this out. What is this planet over here? Oh, that's my infested moon. But I also have another moon around here somewhere. I know I do. So I have a moon. Nope, that's a space station. We have a moon over there. We have a moon behind here. Oh, we have a moon right over here. What is this? The moon is a bladed moon, so it's an exotic moon. I like that. I mean, I like that we have a blue gas giant in this system. Because look at that. Look at this. I am pulse driving at full speed, and it's taking me forever to get around this planet. That is crazy. So let's see what the other planets are in my system. I want to see if we have a good planet in here. We have a moon. That is a abandoned moon. We have one more moon around here somewhere. I think it's up there. Let's get around this. And yeah, it's right over here. Let's see what we have. I mean, we can go to any other system as well. So totally unlocked it all. And now we have these two awesome items here. We have our anomalous scaffold. And we have the memories of the Atlantid. So freaking A, man. And now we have a moon over here. It is, oh, that's our bladed moon. Okay, so we did get all of them. Yep, we got them all. So we're good. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. And I will see you guys in, oh, I'm going to be putting up a ton of videos on all the new additions to the game, including gas giants. We also have water worlds that are only water now. Not just mostly water, it's like entirely water, and the oceans are deeper now. So I'm excited to jump into this update. Hopefully you guys are as well, and I'll see you guys next time.